It's in the game. EA Sports.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Frist to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
47-yard line.
Run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
They run out of the gun with Genty. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. Quick shot, caught by Bernard on the slant.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, Cousins. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Here's Cousins. Loading up, launching downfield. And that is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And with that, time has expired here in the opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Now, Cousins. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Cousins throwing on 4th down. Taking a shot downfield. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
To number 4, DJ Metcalf. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, Rodgers. That is caught right side by Bernard. And they'll pick pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Third down and 3 coming up. The shotgun, it's A-Rob. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First down.
They'll run with Dowdle. He'll manage only a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it, but I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with Dare taking those points.
Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
They're on the 34-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, backed by the quarterback. Let's see. On first down, Cousins. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. And it's an incompletion. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Play fake to Dowdle. And now Rodgers. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 12 yards to start the half, and a good start at that. It is a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Now Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here's Rodgers. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Mendoza to throw on 1st down. To the left side, into the hands of Beck. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
No touchdowns for either side. Maybe we'll get our first here. It's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, here's Mendoza. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Mendoza to keep it, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept him out of the end zone.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas, they stop him. That'll be no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's a Steeler 1st down.
22-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big game there as they try to go take this lead.
And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
22-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, lining his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A-Rod out of the gun here on 3rd down. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. DK Metcalf. Intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On fourth down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Their own 39-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. He can be slowed up and taken down. That play goes nowhere. Stuck behind the line for a loss. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Mendoza. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They snap it to Mendoza. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Here we go. 1st and goal. Fake to Genty, and now Mendoza. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Gay is good, and the Raiders take a 10-3 lead.
Steelers 3.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the Raiders. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike.